Hello guys, and welcome to the first ever video review from Toilet Fodder. Today we're going to be looking at the Apple wireless keyboard, the same one that ships with every new iMac. So let's start with the unboxing. And here we have the packaging. As you can see, it's in keeping with Apple's normal design flares. On the side we have the Apple logo, of course the box is white, and on the back the name of the product, the wireless keyboard. And you can see already how thin that keyboard is. That's it on the front. That basically is the keyboard. And when we open it up, the first thing you'll see is the product itself. And it's really nice. It's certainly a very attractive product. And we're gonna just set it to the side for a moment and look at what else you get in the box. And not a lot really. We have the instruction manual, the big instruction manual for what's essentially a keyboard. Does anyone read these things? I mean, look at all that. Please, if you read them, write in and tell us. But basically that's it. There's not a lot to this product, that's it. And Apple isn't known for their generosity in their packaging, but I was a little surprised there were no Apple stickers. Anyway though, the main focus was the keyboard, so now let's take a look at the product itself. Okay, so here we have the keyboard, and now the first thing you'll notice is that it pretty much looks like any other Apple product. It's white and silver. It's got that lovely machined aluminium feel that they've been going with their laptops recently. It's actually the same keyboard that's on all MacBooks, which is a really nice keyboard. It's got those chiclet style island keys. So if you don't like them, you probably won't like this keyboard. It's really thin at just a few millimeters thick. And here we have the power switch. And if we go over to the other side, you will see the battery compartment. That's where it holds the two AA batteries. That's all it takes to run. It runs on Bluetooth, which means it can connect to an iPad, any iOS device, and almost any modern computer. It turns on and off really quickly. That's another thing I like about it. So that battery life doesn't go to waste. You can see that's it powered on already. And the keys themselves do have a lot of give. They're quite springy and responsive, and they're great. They feel great to type on. But if you're someone who again likes their big keyboards, then maybe this isn't the product for you. It's also really thin and light and movable, and it's got these rubber grips to stop it from moving about your desk when you don't want it to, as well as the Apple logo. But yeah, the product looks really nice on any desk, and it accompanies any computer really well. It's not a big product, so it's not going to take up room on your desk. But there are a couple of downsides. As I said, the keys themselves aren't massively thick, so if you're someone who likes that, that's not great. There's also no numpad. So if you're someone who's inputting a lot of numbers, or like an accountant, this might not be the keyboard for you. Anyway, now I'm going to go ahead and show you how to pair this keyboard with a computer for use. In this case I'll be using an iPad 2, but the same instructions should apply for anyone. Here we have the keyboard with the iPad that I'm going to be using to pair it together. So you can immediately see that they do complement each other in the looks department. But anyway, here's how to pair it with an iOS device. Go into the settings app and then click on general. I've already done this. So you click on the general tab and then go to Bluetooth. Now if your Bluetooth is on, then that's great. If it's not, you just want to click the little switch beside Bluetooth and slide it to the on position. You should then get a waiting, and it will begin to search for devices. In this case, make sure your keyboard is switched on and the green light is showing. It will then search, and Apple wireless keyboard will display. It'll say not paired. That means it's not yet working with the keyboard. So just go ahead and tap on Apple wireless keyboard, and it'll take a few seconds, but eventually you'll get this notification. Apple wireless keyboard would like to pair with your iPad, and you want to enter the code there. Now the code is going to be different for all of you guys, but here it's 2261, so I'll hit 2261 on the keyboard, followed by the enter key, and that basically authenticates the keyboard with the device. And once that's happened, it should take a few seconds, but now it says connected, you'll see here. Now we're going to go ahead and test it. So let's go and look for a writing app. I'm going to be using Pages, but this works with any app that has a keyboard. So we're going to go into Pages and just begin typing here. As I said, this procedure will be almost the same for any computer that you want to use. Just go to Bluetooth and then search for the device. So here we're going to test it for a minute. You can immediately see how responsive the keys are. Whatever I type shows up immediately on the iPad, and it also works with the inbuilt spell check, which is great because some keyboards really don't use that and it can be difficult to type with. And you can see there that there's no lag whatsoever in the connection. You know, of course I'm making typos here, but it supports copy and paste, and it supports navigating to the end of words and the end of lines, and it really does speed up your words. But anyway, that's basically it. The keyboard isn't difficult to use, it's not difficult to pair, and it works exceedingly well with other Apple devices as you would expect. And you can see that I get quite a nice setup here with my iPad. I use it mainly for blogging and writing homeworks and things, and it works really well. So, to sum up, Apple's wireless keyboard is an amazing investment for anyone who does a lot of typing on their iPad or desktop. It's thin and light and feels great to type on. It is quite a big investment at £57, and that could be too expensive for some, but the fit and finish of the product is really worth the price. It feels amazing in the hand and does its job really well. I haven't had one instance of dropping out connection, so I would wholeheartedly recommend this product. Anyway guys, thanks a lot for watching the review. Keep checking the blog for all the updates, and I'll see you later. Cheers.